I did something in college that still makes me feel guilty. When I was in college, I had a big crush on this guy from school. He was an athlete. We were from the same town, but not friends. We barely talked ever. One time I was online and saw some post about spells and stuff. I went down that rabbit hole and found something called a kissing spell. It said for people curious about kissing. I didn't even believe it honestly, but I still did it. Bought the candle it said, etc. I remember thinking of him while doing it, but also thinking this is stupid anyway. Then I forgot about it. Few days later, my friend told me he asked for my number, which was weird already because he never paid attention to me before. He texted sometimes after that, but it was random and awkward and nothing really. Then one night I was out with friends, and he texted saying he'd pick me up. I said, okay. He came with a borrowed motorcycle and brought me to his dorm. We didn't talk much. I remember I was hungry, and he gave me bread lol. Everything felt awkward, honestly. Then suddenly he held my hand and kissed me, just like that. No build-up, nothing, and I swear my first thought was the spell. I know how that sounds, but at that moment I felt like I caused it somehow, like I pushed something that shouldn't have happened. I felt really bad suddenly and pushed him away and said sorry. He kept asking why, and I didn't explain. I just asked him to take me back. He did. I felt horrible after. I remember feeling this overwhelming shame, like I had crossed some invisible moral line. The idea that I might have caused someone to act against their own will, even if logically that makes no sense, made me feel horrible. Like I did something wrong to someone. I never told anyone this ever. I never told anyone because it sounded insane and also just wrong. I'm married now with kids and a good life, but sometimes I remember that night and still feel guilty about it. I know it probably wasn't anything supernatural, but the feeling stayed.